Hello everyone, my name is Amelia and today we're going to learn together about focal variety. So what is focal variety and how it helpful for us to enhance our communication process? I think among a lot of aspects in speech or in communication, focal variety actually is one of the most important things. You probably ever heard about it that actually content or word, it's only contribute around 7 to 8% to the communication itself. The rest of it will be nonverbal and also from your tone of voice. Therefore, if you really want to be effective communicator, you need to learn to utilize focal variety itself. So let me start with these beautiful quotes, which I think is not only beautiful, but it also very true, and it probably can, like conclude why it's actually very important to play with focal variety. So it said like this: it is not what you say, it is how you say it that matters. You probably ever encounter people that is very knowledgeable, know a lot of things, having good content, but she or he cannot really connect with the audience. Probably the problem is not the content, again, because the content of course important, but if you want to say to engage with the audience, one of the most important aspect is how to say it or how you say it. In this case is focal variety. So what is focal variety? Focal variety encompasses three things. The first thing is speed. Speed talks about how fast or slow a speaker speaks. And the second will be pitch, which is how low or high a speaker's voice sound. And the third will be volume, a measure of loudness or quietness of the speaker's voice. Let's go and dive in one by one. And I hope that you not only get the idea or the definition of each part of vocal variety, but you really able to practice it as well. All right, let's start with the first one. The first aspect of vocal variety is speed. Speed again is how fast or slow a speaker speaks. You probably notice that each of us will have a different speaking speed. We have a different pacing. Some people have a tendency to speak slow, and some people have a tendency to speak fast. If you really want to be effective speaker, you need to be aware of yourself. What is your tendency? Are you speaking fast or are you speaking slow? And then when you know your speaking speed, later on you can easily adjust it into the context where you are the context where you do the communication. So, but one of the thing that I think is important about speed is actually speaking slowly. It helps us to reduce filler words. So if you have an issue with filler words, then this is the thing that you probably can try. Try to speak slower, because usually we do filler words because our brain's still thinking. When our brain's still thinking, then our mouth producing filler words. But when we speak slowly, it gives our brain time to think. Therefore, you can come up with the next sentences quite smoothly if you speak slower, especially if English is not our first language. That's also would be helpful for and giving time for our brain to really think. And talk about when to speak fast and when to speak slow. So you speak fast if you want to exude energy. So if you want to show enthusiasm, if you want to show excitement, then you can speak fast. So speaking fast, giving those energy, radiates those energy. But if you want to emphasize importance of certain things, or you want to create a dramatic effect, then speak slow can actually help to engage the audience. Okay, so when to speak fast, when to speak slow. Of course, in conversation or in a speech, you need to combine both of the things to create dynamic communication. So I put one sentence there. The most important thing in life is love. So if you want to combine between fast and slow, then usually if you read this sentence, you will know that actually the key word is in the word love itself. Love is the keyword. So if love is the keyword, you read the keyword slowly, but the rest you can read it quite fast. So this is how you read it. The most important thing in life is love. So that's how is it. So the first part, you can just speak it fast, but the last part, because that would be the keyword, you can speak it or say it slowly. Okay. So again, the most important thing in life is love. So that will be about speed. Let's go to the second factor. So the second factor is pitch. Pitch is talking about how low or high a speaker's voice sound. You also probably notice that mostly women will have higher pitch than men. It's really important to know as well your normal pitch. So some people has a very high pitch, and using a very high pitch all the time, it also will not be helpful when you do conversation or speech. And vice versa, if you have a very low pitch, using low pitch all the time, it's also not really helpful for your communication process. So in a way, when you know your normal pitch, if it's too low or too high, then somehow you need to adjust it in a way so you can convey the message with clarity. So after you know your normal pitch, so when you use high and low pitch, again, if you use high pitch when you want to emphasize on thing and excitement. So again, just the same with with a fast. When you speak fast, you show excitement, energy, enthusiasm. It's the same as well with high pitch. High pitch show excitement, show energy, but low pitch can show authority and seriousness. Okay, you can see the difference, right, between low pitch and also high pitch. So it creates a different energy. So again, when to use it, you are the one who know which one that you want to emphasize and what kind of vibes that you want to bring from your sentences. Same examples I put there, the sentence would be the most important thing in life is love. So if you want to use high pitch, then this is how you read it. The most important thing in life is love. It means you read love with high pitch. Again, I will repeat once again. The most important thing in life is love. So, show energy and feel it, right? But so now the second thing I will try to read it with low pitch. Low pitch show authority and seriousness. The most important thing in life is love. Okay. Again, the most important thing in life is love. So when you say it, it's love. It shows seriousness. It shows authority. So again, when to use it, you are the one who know what kind of vibes that you want to radiate from your speech. Again, combining between high pitch and low pitch will create a dynamic speech. Now let's go into the last part, which is volume. Volume is a measure of loudness or quietness of speaker. And again, the same with we do have our normal pacing, we do have our normal pitch, we also have our normal volume. Some people have a tendency to speak very loud, and some people have a tendency to speak very soft. So what kind of speaker are you? And if you already know your tendency, then you later on will be able to adjust your volume accordingly. So when to speak with high volume, same again with the pitch. If you want to emphasize something, you want to show excitement, or you want to give a comment, then you speak with high volume. When you speak softly, it's for you to create intimacy and focus. So if you want to create focus, you want them to really listen to you, and you probably can start to speak with a soft voice. Right. So let me try again. Same example. The most important thing in life is love. I'm going to emphasize onto the word love itself. So if I want to speak with high volume, it will turn like this. The most important thing in life is love. Again, the most important thing in life is love. So you show emphasis, you give more impact. And if I want to speak with low volume, it will go like this. The most important thing in life is love. One more time. The most important thing in life is love. So it makes people or audience more focused when I speak with a low volume. So again, to create a dynamic conversation and speech, you definitely need to combine both. So all in all, combine fast and slow speed, high and low pitch, high and low volume to create a dynamic and engaging speech. I know it sounds easy, is it? But it's actually not that easy. You really need deliberate practice. But again, it's very doable. One of the practice that you can do is practice storytelling with the kids. When you practice storytelling in front of the kids, then you push yourself to use tonation. You push yourself to play with the pitch. You push yourself to play with the speed and volume as well. So that is one a good practice, storytelling to the kids. So again, I hope you not only able and understand the definition and the factors of vocal variety itself, but you also be able to apply it in your communication so you can be an effective speaker. Happy learning, everyone.